All right, a little extra for the end of this video, talking about yesterday's video, which this clip was taken yesterday, but thought I'd add to the end of today's video. People are asking about the actual dollar amount in the load, and I will always show you that, guys, to you guys. I don't want to make you think I'm always making money out here. It is hard out here right now, so welcome back to the truck. Gonna jump in it. Here's a clip of the actual load I'm on right now. $790, no detention, unless they give me something tonight when I get there or tomorrow morning. Deliver at 9 a.m. Gonna get back on the books, but walking to my truck right now. And here's the load, and then here's a little extra info on Power Wheels that I took for you today. It's something I learned when I was home today. All right, God bless. All right, just ended up today. Picked up, we're going to Jacksonville. I didn't say yesterday, but we got $790 on that load. Some guys were asking, but I got a little life hack for you guys. My kids have these little Power Wheels, and they're called Kid Tracks. And I tried to, one of the batteries is dying really quickly, so I looked online to see if I could buy any. And they're 12 volt, 10 amp lead acid batteries. So you can't just fill them with distilled water and see if they get going again. But anyways, they're $84 from Walmart or kidtracks.com, and they're sold out. So 84 seems a little steep for a 12 volt battery. So I did some research, and just to help you guys out, go on Safari and type in 12 volt, 10 amp battery. And they make it seem like you have to buy this one because it has this little cover on it, and it had another little piece on it too with a handle. Once you take that off, this piece right here will come off. And then it has a little inline fuse, and then it has these two little things that just simply pull off like that on the negative and the positive sides. So you pull those little guys off, and then you can buy a whole new battery. This is about a 4 inch by 4 inch by 6 inch, but it fits in there and it has a little bar that holds it in. So you can get a little taller one, a little longer one, doesn't really matter, they'll all fit in there. But you look on Amazon or like there's all kinds of websites that'll pop up, but they're about 20 bucks a piece, and there's like a 3-pack for like $55. So I'm gonna buy those because we've had these trucks for about almost 2 years, and they're starting to just lose a charge way too quick. So a little life hack: if you have Kid Tracks, if you have Power Wheels, buy the batteries on Safari or Google or whatever web search you use. Just type in 12 volt 10 amp. We'll look at the battery you pull out and see what it says for amperage, but these are 12 volt 10 amp lead acid batteries. So yeah, a little life hack. I'm heading down to Jacksonville in about an hour, and I'll get there tonight and then unload in the morning. But I wanted to give you a little, whenever I learn something new, try to bring it to you guys. All right. Checkpoint is still in full effect, and it is gloomy in Jacksonville. About 30 miles from my drop. It's about 8 in the morning, and 9 a.m. delivery. It's only 20,000 pounds, and I'm getting $790 on this load. A lot of people asked what this one was getting paid, so it's about $800. Not great at all. Should be $1,100 to $1,000, so it's definitely below what it was, but it's light. And it's during Easter weekend, and it's kind of a crisis, so not saying it's good money, but I'll take what I can get right now. But that checkpoint's still doing its thing, and we're getting down here to drop, and then hopefully get out of here and get something else that's decently paying. God bless everybody. Hope you're having a great morning, and I'll see you soon. Got here 8:45. We are getting unloaded already. Should be pretty quick. Only thing they requested was to slide your tandems. For you guys in the CDL school, learn your weight distribution of the trailer. The amount of weight that's going to be on your drive tires, they call them, and the amount of weight that's going to be on your trailer tires. Depending on where the weight is in the load, you can move the back tires. That's called sliding your tandems for your CDL guys. And there's either a manual pull lever, or a lot of them have an air-powered switch you pull when you pull out your red release valve inside your cab. Your instructor should teach you that, but I didn't get taught that in CDL school. Came out here not even knowing what that was. So I knew they slid, but I didn't know what the meaning of was it, and how far they had to be. They can't be all the way to the back. They have to be forward. I think it's 42 feet or something like that. There's a marking on the trailer where they can't be passed that while you're driving. So make sure you know that, or at least look into that, sliding tandems. Anyways, we're getting unloaded. It's bad weather today out here in Jacksonville. Don't know what happened to that poor car, but somebody hit them. But yeah, I'll send you I got an email. I'm looking at a couple loads. Here's again after this video, or after this clip. That'll be my little screenshot of all the loads that are available for today down here. Not a lot of paper loads. So paper loads for you guys that are in CDL school are these giant rolls of recycled paper that go to the mills to make like cardboard and perforated stuff. So that's what I'm looking at. But one of them I was looking at, I see a lot of them. There's a place called Riceboro. It's south of Savannah, north of Jacksonville. They have a lot of paper that's stored there from the mill out there in Savannah. But I've never seen it off Jacksonville, so I saw one. Emailed my usual broker, real nice guy, and he emailed me back the kind of requirements for that load, and it required a TWIC card. So you guys in CDL school, you're probably learning about this. TWIC cards for the ports, it's kind of a level of clearance to be able to go into the ports, and they're very secure. So I don't know what TWIC means, but it's an abbreviation for something. But you have to go get a course and get fingerprinted and stuff to get that authorization. But it required you to have a TWIC card, and if you didn't have a TWIC card, then the CH Robinson would get charged $50, and then they would take that off of your $50 when you're making $495, and that load was going from Jacksonville all the way to Spartanburg, which is like 400 miles. So that's not a good deal. So just getting bad out here. I'll look for a couple loads, see if I can find, or I'll go up to Savannah and see if there's anything that comes up later. But keep your head up out there, guys. I'm trying to too. Even with the weather being gloomy, checkpoint's still open, as you saw earlier. And if you got a power wheel, as I showed you in the beginning of this video from yesterday, I ended up buying dimensions of I found a different battery, and it was $69 for 3 of them, and they're 12 volt, 10 amps, so rechargeable batteries, lead acid. There's a guy with pallets coming in here. Yeah. But anyways, God bless. I'm gonna get to the load boards, and if something else comes up cool, I'll add it to the video.
See you on the other side. Stay alive. Stay alive. I got to keep it together. Keep it together. I got to keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
too hard. That we were traveling mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set our mind to fire, knowing we couldn't hide, but
always very bumpy here. Wood processing plant. I don't think this is the processing plant. This is more or less the when they store the finished product. But Swainsboro, if you've ever been down here, pretty much pick up pallets for wood and get scaled in and scaled out. Actually, I don't think you have to scale. They have a set amount of weight they put on you. But you check in, it's a little office on the left. I've been here twice before. I've done this exact same run I'm doing right now for what, $650, $700, and then I've done another one for $800 going towards my house, and this one $385. That is how bad it's getting. That's pretty good. Don't know if you've ever been here before, Swainsboro, Georgia, between Savannah and Atlanta. Yeah, it's a bumpy road through here, but don't think they have fuel money on a backhaul, so I'll take it. Got my papers already. They're being very cautious up there. She's like, stay at the bottom of the steps, and then she actually put the papers in like a little box like there. I don't want to touch anybody, which I understand. I don't blame them. That's why I'm wearing the mask. But get down this road, go get checked in, and talk a little more about today. Well, I haven't been here in a while, but they finally paved this road. Let's see if it goes all the way to the back, but at least this part's concrete now. Looks like it turns to dirt over these tracks again, but it used to be bouncy all the way back, and when it rained, it was really muddy. But yeah, it looks like it gets to mud or whatever, dirt again over these tracks. But picked up this for a backhaul. I had a choice to go between Atlanta or Columbia, which Columbia hasn't had anything available for load, so I picked the good old Atlanta run. It's heavy, it's 39,000 pounds, it's only paying $385, which is fuel to fill my tanks, so I guess it's a definition of a backhaul, but it wasted me a day away from my kids, but it's understandable with what's going on right now, so take what I can get to Atlanta, see if there's anything good there, and if I can't get anything good out of Atlanta, or at least decent to make some money after fuel, then I will just go home and sit like the rest of us pretty much are, or just wait at home for something to be decent, because this is crazy. I actually had the Columbia run from JB Hunt. They had like 5 loads going from Riceboro, which is just south of Savannah, about 170 miles up to Columbia. And I've been to this place before. That sometimes it take 2 hours to unload, sometimes it take 30, but the place loads you in about 30 minutes. Just big paper rolls, so they're real heavy. They have this run a lot, but I've run this load before for $850. This one going to Columbia, and they were pushing it today for $279. That is ridiculous, but I kept saying I'll do it for $500, $550. I even contacted my little agent guy that I have through JB Hunt that kind of is designated to me, and he said, yeah, they're trying to get under 300 on this. I'm like, no, that's crazy. Come on, like, we're not out here for fun. So, but then they started coming back. They got it to about 350, and then I just left it there, and I said, screw it. I took this Uber load for 385 going to Atlanta. At least there's a better market there than Columbia. But Columbia took me back towards the house. Columbia's only about 80 miles from my house, so I had a decision to make, but I went for the business decision, stay away from the house a little bit more. But right now, I'll show you the voicemail. They called me right when I was pulling in here about 4 o'clock. So 5 o'clock, they're probably getting out of the office. And they called me at 4 o'clock, and I didn't answer because I knew they were just going to try and say, hey, you want to take this for $350? Or maybe they were going to try and take it for a little bit more, or give it to me for $400, or maybe they were going to give me $450, $500, who knows? But I've never seen this many trucks here. So we got 3 in the doors over there, if you can see that, where that car's coming out. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the 5th one in line. So might get detention here, but these guys load pretty quick. So probably right at 2 hours, maybe like an hour detention. But hey, got nothing to do. This one delivers at 7 in the morning tomorrow in Atlanta. So I'm gonna wait here with my AC on. Probably watch some movies, watch some news. I don't want to watch news because it's all the same repetitive, depressive stuff. And one more thing, Christian McCaffrey got paid today, Carolina Panther. Dad played for the Broncos. His mom was a professional soccer player. His grandpa was like a gold medalist. He got $16 million a year. But also, he's the first person in his first 3 years to get 2,500 receiving and 2,500 rushing yards. So I guess that's why he got paid like unlike other running backs, because Le'Veon Bell was asking for like 17 million a year, and Christian McCaffrey finally got 16 million a year. So got our paperwork set to go, waiting for these guys to get these pallet pieces off for us. A bunch of sawdust in there, but sorry for ranting on, but it's getting bad out here. Might have to go sit like most other people are doing, because 385 to Atlanta, that's not going to pay the bills. That's just poverty money right there. God bless, guys, and take care. Hey, so David just pulled up behind me, and I was kind of letting him know, like, hey, get past me, because I'm trying to get detention because of this market the way it is. We've both been talking about this pandemic and how it's just really gotten down, but he said, get past me, I'll try and get some detention. He was at 4 o'clock, so he's in front of me anyway. So we were shooting the she's about his truck, though, to kind of see him. How long you been with USA Truck?
A little over a year.
Yeah, and what is the truck?
That's a 2017
Kenworth?
Kenworth,
Yep. 680?
680.
T680, and it's a 2017. And how many miles have when you got it?
425, and now I've got 556.
556, and you're getting codes.
Yeah.
Starting to get codes. So what was your terminal, your dispatch doing?
Well, she was going to get me to a terminal, and then the mechanic shop, man, they crawled up one side of her, down the other. They said, you got to get him somewhere now. It's going to break down. And so she's...
And they said she could pick something up.
Yeah.
Like, go pick something up.
Yeah.
So
I got to make the appointment.
Make the appointment.
They did find someone to split the load with me, and they're going to get me to a terminal.
Nice.
So
and you're going back home. You're out of Pensacola?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go home, then you're going to take the truck all the way up to Atlanta.
No, I'm going straight to Atlanta. Then we'll figure out the whole time.
Then we'll figure out, okay.
I'll be running on a recap of the
Deliver in Atlanta, okay, give them back. All right, but yeah, so it's got my personal preference. I'll try and teach you guys what I know out here. It's a Paccar motor, so a lot of guys don't know how to work on it. That's probably why it's going to Atlanta, or maybe there's a lot of mechanics who won't mess with them. So that's why with my truck I got the Cummins, just because it's well known. The guy who invented the diesel engine is Cummins. So I mean, the guy who invented the Jake brakes is Cummins. So, I mean, that's why I chose that truck. If you're coming out here on your own, sometimes stuff like this will happen. And another thing we came across, my truck had a check engine light 2 weeks ago. We tried to go through his diagnostics in his computer. It doesn't give you the option.
Yeah,
he's going through it all. Doesn't give him an option. Yeah. Tells him all about like his fuel mileage and stuff like that, or what's going on, but you can't dig in and say what is the exact code so I know what's going on so I can get another 300 miles, or am I going to be stuck getting back on 16?
That's right.
That's it. But talking to David, man, it's great meeting you. And USA Truck, not a bad company. Been with them for a year.
I have no complaints, and this is the first company I stayed with for more than a year.
Okay, good.
I have fired 4 or 5, companies already. Now, the last company I was with, Seminole Express, they were great. Yeah. They were great. I want to get back to the OTR experience.
Okay. They were more local? That was a local run?
Yeah, it was, yeah. You were home every weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, they were a great company too, though.
But this is fitting you so far?
So far it's a good fit.
Well, the pandemic's killing us all out here. I mean, rates are hard for everybody. Trucks are breaking down, but hopefully we get through all this, man. Well, it's nice. Give you a handshake on camera. Well, and then we're going to go social distance and sanitize.
Yeah, sanitize.
All right. Nice meeting you, David. Jump in front of me, man. Take care, buddy. Well, thanks a lot, David, for jumping in front of me. Nice to meet you, man. I'm up after you, but just want to let everybody else out there know I'm not engine know-it-all. I don't think the Paccar is a bad motor. I'm just, if you're an owner-operator and your truck breaking is life or death for you, then a Cummins Detroit might be a better avenue just because people can work on them. So that's what I'm saying by that. And also the Volvo, although frowned upon in the trucking world most of the time, the diagnostics does come through helpful. And as far as like electronics and just normal piece of machinery that go into building these trucks, they've been built from 07, same body style till 2017 was that changed the body style, so 10-year run. So it's easy to get parts for them, and they've kind of mastered it. This is a 2013, so anything that was breaking in the beginning years is now fixed. So that's why I bought it. Gonna get this wood, gonna get to Atlanta, and oh yeah, JB Hunt, just what I meant to tell you at the end of this video, has been calling me. They called me 3 times now since I've been here, so that just shows you that maybe volume's coming up a little bit, maybe there's less trucks on the road, because they're trying to get those loads moved now. They don't know that I'm already on this load, so that's a good sign, but we'll see where it goes in Atlanta. God bless. See you tomorrow.